Hey all, Hipper here. So if you watch this channel, you know I love small battles. Especially when we're down here in the really small numbers like 1v1, 2v2 and 3 versus 3. And we are on this map here and we are facing two ships. So I'm just scouting a little bit there. We already found out that's the Alabama right there. And we just need to, where are these people? Because this is a map where ships can hide in many spots, and we don't want the battleship to be surprised. And I'm quite happy he's not rushing ahead too far already. Just let me have a look here and pop the radar in the middle of the map, so we can see where people are actually hiding or setting up whatever it is they're doing. And there goes the radar, and there we have the Amalfi. So his deal is up. It's not a secret anymore what he's doing, and that's a huge thing here when you're this few ships. Because if he had gotten out there on the flank, that would have been probably a pretty good idea. I don't know. And then the battleship takes the inside. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different ways to play this. But I'm just gonna go up and have another look, and then make them think that I'm going to go out on this flank here, because warfare is all about deception, right? It's not actually about sinking ships. Well, it is sometimes. So unfortunately, the guy is not broadside. I was kind of hoping that. So we're just going to give a few torps here in case he turns out. And then I'm just going to make my mark here saying, hey, I'm over here on this flank here. So don't come over here. So this can go two ways, one way, they're just going to ignore me and stay where they are. Or two, they're going to come chase me at full speed. I was kind of hoping for that, because that would mean they would both be broadside to my battleship. But it looks like they're a little bit more patient. So I'm just going to pretend I'm disappearing out on the flank. So I'm going to leave them alone. But obviously I'm not. We're going to move right in. Because in the meantime, my battleship has moved in. And that is not an ideal position right there. And he's asking for a smoke screen. Like, who do you think radared before? But in such a small area there, he's not gonna have full use of his torpedoes. He's going into that very narrow channel there, and that's what I'm worried about here. That's why I keep telling him negative, because he needs to keep a little bit of room, and it's pretty obvious that the Amalfi is gonna go for a torp run on him. So he gets off one set of torps there, and he's rushing a little bit here. I just saw where they were, and he's already in the middle of the battle. Like, it would have been nice if he had waited till I was around here, so I could actually back him up. But he does seem like he is having second thoughts now that the Amalfi is close with torps. But he's eating a few, and he's almost out of the game. And he might as well have been out of the game there, because that was not a very calculated play right there. So hopefully the battleship keeps going, and the Amalfi, he's going too fast. So we have an open broadside there, and he is going to regret that. So the battleship does get off his torps here. Now that's the only thing he was supposed to do in this battle here, is to get off his torps and hopefully have them hit something. So I'm keeping my stern, or my butt, whatever you want to call it, towards the battleship, because he cannot overmatch my stern. And hopefully the torps will get him. I got one, and I got a flood. And the Amalfi is down to, same hit points as my battleship. And that battleship made a mistake there. That was not the best plan. But I mean, it happens in these smaller battles here, because you're under a lot of pressure. It's like a penalty shootout in soccer. And he's pushing the Amalfi out now, and just pretty much straight into my hands here. And obviously he knows I'm sitting right here, so he's like, oh, I'm just gonna peek out and hope I don't get ruined. And then I actually missed the first salvo there. That was terrible. I fired a little bit early, but we make up for it. Ding, done. And in the meantime, the Alabama was sunk by torps. So these small battles here, I love them. They're so much fun, and they're so much more fun than the 9 versus 9 and all that stuff. Like, oh, no. Give me more of these, and please make it a permanent thing in the game. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.